Brazil nuts are one of the most uniquely potent foods in the natural world, offering an unparalleled concentration of selenium, an essential trace mineral that plays a pivotal role in antioxidant defense, thyroid regulation, immune strength, and long-term cellular protection. Just one Brazil nut can contain anywhere from 68 to over 90 micrograms of selenium, depending on its origin and soil content. This means that a single nut can meet, or even exceed, the entire recommended daily intake for selenium, which is 55 micrograms for adults, making Brazil nuts a powerful functional food that should be consumed with awareness and moderation. A 1-ounce serving of Brazil nuts, typically 6 to 8 kernels, contains about 187 calories, 4 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 19 grams of fat. Most of this fat is unsaturated, with a balance of both monounsaturated fats, oleic acid, and polyunsaturated fats, linoleic acid. These healthy fats support heart health by helping to reduce LDL cholesterol and raise HDL cholesterol when substituted for saturated or trans fats in the diet. Combined with the natural fiber content, about 2 grams per ounce, Brazil nuts promote satiety, metabolic stability, and healthy lipid profiles without causing glucose spikes or energy crashes. The crown jewel of Brazil nuts, however, is unquestionably selenium. Selenium is a vital cofactor for glutathione peroxidase, one of the body's most important antioxidant enzymes, which neutralizes hydrogen peroxide and prevents damage from reactive oxygen species. Through this role, selenium helps reduce inflammation, protect DNA from mutations, and slow the cellular aging process. It also supports the regeneration of other antioxidants, including vitamin C and vitamin E, which makes Brazil nuts a core component of any anti-aging and anti-inflammatory nutritional strategy. In terms of thyroid health, selenium is critical for the conversion of thyroxine, T4, into its active form triiodothyronine, T3, a process necessary for efficient metabolism, temperature regulation, and hormonal balance. Selenium also protects the thyroid gland from autoimmune damage and oxidative stress, which is especially relevant in conditions like Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Regular, measured consumption of Brazil nuts has been shown in human studies to improve thyroid hormone levels and reduce thyroid-specific antibodies, particularly in selenium-deficient individuals. Brazil nuts also support immune resilience through both direct and indirect mechanisms. Selenium enhances the proliferation and function of T cells and natural killer cells, two key components of innate immunity. It also influences the production of cytokines and helps regulate inflammatory signaling pathways, ensuring that immune responses are strong but not excessive. This makes selenium-rich foods like Brazil nuts particularly valuable in supporting recovery from illness, maintaining immune vigilance, and reducing the risk of chronic infections and autoimmune flare-ups. Emerging evidence also highlights selenium's potential role in cancer prevention. By enhancing DNA repair, reducing oxidative damage, and modulating tumor suppressor gene expression, selenium contributes to a cellular environment less prone to uncontrolled growth. Epidemiological studies have linked higher selenium intake with lower risk of several cancers, including prostate, lung, and colorectal cancers, though these benefits appear most pronounced in individuals with initially low selenium status. Brazil nuts, as a natural and bioavailable source of this mineral, offer a safer and more holistic alternative to high-dose synthetic supplementation, which can sometimes pose toxicity risks. Beyond selenium, Brazil nuts offer a meaningful array of other micronutrients, including magnesium, phosphorus, thiamine, vitamin B1, copper, zinc, and manganese. Thiamine supports energy metabolism and nervous system health, while magnesium promotes muscle relaxation, bone integrity, and cardiovascular stability. The copper and zinc content of Brazil nuts, though moderate, further supports antioxidant activity, connective tissue health, and enzymatic function throughout the body. These nutrients complement selenium's actions and contribute to Brazil nuts' broad-spectrum benefits for health maintenance and disease prevention. Despite their richness, Brazil nuts should be consumed with intention. Because their selenium content is so high, excessive daily intake can lead to selenium toxicity, symptoms of which include gastrointestinal upset, hair loss, fatigue, or more serious metabolic disruptions. For most adults, 2 to 3 Brazil nuts a few times per week are more than sufficient to maintain optimal selenium status. This moderate intake strategy maximizes the benefits of the nut without risking overconsumption, and it allows the synergistic effects of its other nutrients to be fully utilized. Culinarily, Brazil nuts offer a rich, buttery flavor with a subtle sweetness that pairs beautifully with both sweet and savory dishes. They can be eaten raw, roasted, chopped into granolas, or blended into nut butters and creamy sauces. Their high oil content gives them a smooth mouthfeel and also makes them a luxurious addition to trail mixes or baked goods, although their delicate oils should be protected from prolonged heat or oxidation by storing them in a cool, dark environment. In summary, Brazil nuts are one of the most nutrient-concentrated and functionally powerful foods available. Their extraordinary selenium content, combined with healthy fats, plant protein, and key micronutrients, makes them a premier choice for supporting thyroid function, enhancing immune defense, and reducing oxidative stress at the cellular level. When consumed in small but consistent amounts, Brazil nuts offer a profound contribution to long-term health, particularly in areas of hormone balance, aging prevention, and disease resistance. They are a reminder that sometimes the smallest serving of a food can yield the most profound physiological benefits.